Hi there VC, it's Steve Whitty here with another video. But you may notice something a little bit different. I've slightly changed my angle where I sit. Yesterday I did a bit of a clear out and put together two Kallax units, so I've got now storing my records properly rather than on top of each other. But that's enough about my DIY skills. This video is a response to James Griffiths, the Vinyl Professor. Last week, if you've seen, he'd waxed lyrical about this Motown Chartbusters Volume 3. I won't go into too much detail about it because obviously James passionately went through it and he's going through the tracks he enjoyed. So I sent a reply saying that I've got a few of these volumes, and James suggested, well, why not do a video? So after much thought and after tidying up, it meant I could get access to them. I will. As I said, I've got volume 3. That's the first one I've got. If I remember rightly, James said came out in 1969. Next volume I've got is volume 4. What a nice cover that is. That came out in 1970. And on here, you've got Jackson 5, I Want You Back, the Onion song, Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell, I Can't Help Myself, Four Tops, Ladder, Up the Ladder to the Roof, the Supremes, I Can't Get Next to You, the Temptations, Too Busy Thinking About My Baby, Marvin Gaye, Yes to Me, Yes to You, Yesterday, Stevie Wonder, Someday We'll Be Together, ABC, the Jackson, that's side 1. Side 2 is ABC, the Jackson 5. Never Had a Dream Come True by Stevie Wonder. Farewell Is a Lonely Sound, Jimmy Ruffin. Do What You've Got to Do, the Four Tops. I Second That Emotion, Diana Ross and the Supremes, and the Temptations. Cloud 9, the Temptations. What Does It Take to Win Your Love, Junior Walker and the All Stars. And Reach Out and Touch Somebody's Hand, Diana Ross. And there's the back cover to it. Absolutely wonderful. If I show that, you've got a little bit of a montage of all the artists that's on there. Absolute, like Volume 3, absolute stonking album. 1971, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, I am right. 1971 saw the release of Volume 5. And you get an idea from the cover who's on the album, and you've got the songs on here: Tears of a Clown, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles; War, Edwin Starr; The Love You Saved, Jackson 5; Ball of Confusion, Temptations; It's All in the Game, Four Tops; Heaven Help Us All, Stevie Wonder; It's Wonderful to Be Loved by You, Jimmy Ruffin; Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Diana Ross; Side 2, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, I'm Yours, Stevie Wonder; Stoned Love, The Supremes; the marvellous Abraham, Martin and John by Marvin Gaye; Still Water, Four Tops; Forget Me Not, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas; It's a Shame, the Motown Spinners; I'll Be There, Jackson 5; I'll Say Forever My Love, Jimmy Ruffin. And you see on the front, you've got some of the artists on the album, and then on the back you've got the rest of them. Again, another classic compilation. Really pleased to pick that one up. Volume 6, which came out in 1971. The cover marked a bit of a difference. It's slightly influenced a bit by the prog, and you may think it's a bit of a proggy album, but in fact it is an album sleeve designed and drawn by Roger Dean. They must have persuaded him, Motown must have persuaded him to spend a few quid, spent a few quid hiring him to put together the cover. And I think the concept of the cover is futuristic, because you've got on the back here Motown Review 2008. On here, the tracks you've got: I'm Still Waiting, Diana Ross; I Don't Blame You At All, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles; We Can Work It Out, Stevie Wonder; Never Can Say Goodbye, Jackson 5. These Things Will Keep Me Loving You, the Velvelettes. Indiana Wants Me, Ardeen Taylor. River Deep Mountain High, Supremes and Four Tops. Just My Imagination, Running Away With Me, Temptations. On side 2, you've got Supremes, Nathan Jones. Four Tops, Simple Game. Elgins, Heavens Must Have Sent You. Temptations, It's Summer. Diana Ross, Remember Me. Jackson 5, Mama's Pearl. Smokey Robinson, The Miracles. Come Round Here, I'm the One You Need. And Four Tops, Just 7 Numbers. Can't Straighten You Out My Life. Absolutely stonking compilation. Moving on up, I haven't got 7 or 8, but I did end up with a copy of Volume 9. Now, this came out in 1974, and my copy, I'm lucky to say I picked this up, comes in a rather fetching sort of bright green vinyl. And the tracks on here, on side 1, you've got Diana Ross, All of My Life, Stevie Wonder, Higher Ground, Jackson 5, Dancing Machine, Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye, My Mistake Was to Lose You, Cyrita, Spinning and Spinning, Eddie Kendricks, Keep On Trucking, Ardeen Taylor, There's a Ghost in My House, Smokey Robinson, Just My Soul Responding, Diana Ross, Last Time I Saw Him. On side 2, you've got Diana Ross and Marvin Gaye, You Are Everything, Stevie Wonder, He's Mr. Know It All, Diana Ross and Supremes, Baby Love, Jimmy Ruffin, What Becomes of a Broken Hearted, Stevie Wonder, Living for the City, Diana Ross, Love Me, Eddie Kendricks, Boogie Down, and Commodore's Machine Gun. So you see the image up the rose there, and on the back. Now, as James pointed out, there are 12 volumes, but this volume 9 saw a bit of a break, and volume 10 did not come out until 1979. In the meantime, Motown came up with the idea of putting out a new series called Motown Gold. I've got here, there were only 2 volumes, I've got volume 2. Now on here, you've got Superstition, side 1, Superstition, Stevie Wonder, Don't Leave Me This Way, Thelma Houston, War, Edwin Starr, I'll Pick a Rose for My Rose, Marv Johnson, Where Did Our Love Go, Diana Ross and Supremes, I Want You Back, Jackson 5, It Should Have Been Me, Yvonne Fair, Easy, Commodores, It Takes Two, Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston. On side 2, you've got Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Diana Ross, Automatically Sunshine, Supremes, It's a Shame, Detroit Spinners, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Temptations, Too Busy Thinking About My Baby, Marvin Gaye, I Can't Help Myself, Four Tops, This Old Heart of Mine, Isley Brothers, My Guy, Mary Wells, and the tracks of My Tears, Smokey Robinson, The Miracles. You can see there's a crossover of tracks coming on to different compilations. As I said, this came out 1977, and it was the second and last volume of Motown Gold. When they did pick up the Chartbusters again in 1979, there was Chartbusters 80, which came out in 1980, figures it, and then the final Chartbuster volume, volume 12, came out in 1982. What Motown then did was reintroduce Motown Gold, but it was Motown Gold volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and they based it on years from the looks of it. So volume 1 is dealing with the years 63 to 66, I think. Let me just check that. Actually, my eyesight might be failing me here. 63 to 65, sorry. And then volume 2 dealt with 66 to 67. Volume 3 dealt with 68 to 69. Go back, see if I can find. Volume 4 did 1970. Volume 5, 1971, and Volume 6, 1972. I mean, there's been various Motown compilations that go over. I know I've got a CD set. When I was in the Britannia Music Club, that dealt with, I think, about 18 CDs. I think, was it about 20, 25? Maybe 25 CDs. It's quite a best of Motown. Motown, I just love. So my aim is to get all 12 of the Chartbusters collection, and even maybe pick up Volume 1 of Motown Gold. Thanks to James for showing the original video and inspiring me to show you my copies. Wonder how many copies people have out there. So if you've stumbled across my channel, and you like what you see, feel free to click and subscribe. I'd like to thank all those people who recently subscribed to me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, don't mind which. And if you leave a comment, I'll always reply back to you. So VC, until the next video, take care of yourselves, keep on spinning those records, and keep smiling.